Salami Peach, you got your partner Pookie Doodle Squad, better known as AWS1. They with the Marie calendars, no bake, thaw, and enjoy. Lemon meringue pie, y'all. You know I got a story for it because I used to work for Marie calendars. I worked for them twice. When I first got hired with them, I got hired as a bus boy when I left McDonald's. Right? They hired me as a bus boy, and I learned a lot doing that. I learned from this cat. His name was Facundo. I never forget him. He used to work the day shift all by himself. But I started at night, right, washing dishes. Me and this brother that went to Southwestern College, and y'all know what? He ended up going to play baseball for the Kansas City Royals, y'all. AAA, right? And that was back then when I still could have played. I still could have got back and played, man. But you know, I was all messed up. I was off into my boxing thing. That's when I ended up going back to work for them when I was getting ready to go to the military. Okay, but that's another thing. Let's get down with this here. We got this no-bake, thaw, and enjoy Marie Callender's lemon meringue pie, and I used to work on a pie crew for Marie Callender's, and I'm getting into that on the POV. So let's see what's like in the clacking with this sucker. Pull, completely remove the tear strip. Okay, we know all about that now. A lift, front panel, then open the box lid of the sucker. Let me do all that right now. Let's go and lift over the top of the sucker. And there it is, y'all. And there it is, y'all. Come on, baby. Just act right for it, brother. It's only gonna be a minute, okay? And there it is, y'all. The lemon meringue pie, the thaw and eat from the calendar. Let's go on and get it out of here. And see what like the clacking with the sucker. Let me get back at you and then you ain't. They wrap it up and they make sure they seal it, y'all, which is a good thing. You know? So and there it is, y'all. Once again, there it is, y'all. So I'm going to, inshallah, try and cut a nice piece out of this here. And we're going to serve it up. And then we're going to get our grub on. You got your partner. Pookie Doodle Squad. Better known as AWS1. They get y'all know what to do. Go and do it. Salami and peace. May bless you and your families. Inshallah, and cut this right, y'all. And get it all out in one piece. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it complete, y'all. I had to go back in, y'all. Try to get it all for you, y'all. It came out kind of janky, y'all. Yeah. It don't look very appetizing though, huh? Just going down. I don't know what possessed me to cut that pie like that, y'all. Normally when I buy a pie, I just take my fork and just stick it in it. And just start eating it. You know what I'm saying? But inshallah, I'm going to do a little POV with this right here and give y'all a little story about me working at Marie Callender's. You guys are part of the Pookie Doodle Squad. Better known as AWS1. To get y'all know what to do, go and do it. Salami and peace. Remain blessed, you and your families. So I guess this will be a review with a story. Salami and peace. Remain blessed, you and your families. Please forgive me for cutting it up all just shaky. What's up? But it is what it is, y'all. Salami and peace. Remain blessed, you and your family. Got your part of the Pookie Doodle Squad. Better known as AWS1. Dig it. With the Marie Callender's thaw and eat lemon meringue pie, y'all. Got my milk, y'all. It's ice cold, y'all. Because normally when I buy a pie, y'all, I messed up. Normally when I buy a pie, I just buy the whole pie. I just start eating out of it. I don't know what possessed me to try to cut it. And I didn't let it set out to get firm enough. But anyway, I used to work for Marie Callender's. When I left Mickey D's, I got a job with Marie Callender's, right, as a dishwasher working at night, right? It was rough at night because it's closing. So that means you wash everything, right? And I used to work there with this cat that's going to Southwestern College that played baseball, right? And I remember I used to tell him about my little skills and shit stuff, and he was like, "Man, you need to come out there and go out," because I already had a couple of homies that was playing football and playing basketball for Southwestern College, right? That lived right above me at the apartments that I lived in. Anyway, I ended up going to the day shift, right? And I learned how to work the day shift by this cat named Facundo, this Filipino dude. He had it easy. He worked so fast and so good. He just had it easy in there. And he showed me how to wash those dishes and how to make it easy just like him, right? And I used to be coasting in there when he wasn't there because he ended up retiring, right? And he trained me. And man, I had that just tight. And then eventually I went to busboy, and then I started doing some prep cook stuff. But anyway, I used to be on the pie crew. We used to have the pie crews, we used to make the shells for these, right? First, we make the shells for the ones that's going to be needed for the rest of the month. Then after we do that, then we run the ones with fillings, with pie fillings. And then we run those and throw them in the walk-in refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? And I used to like working on the pie crew because that's all we did all day. We just worked on pie crew, you know, because there was mass cleanup after that because it was dough and flour all over the place. You know what I mean? But it was a hell of an experience, and I dug it. And I'm not going to hold y'all hostage too much because there's a lot of it. You know, all of us, everybody that worked there, we used to go to TJ on the weekends. This is in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? This is, 85, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You new schoolers don't know nothing about that. We used to go over to Tijuana. We used to go part of Tijuana on the weekends. Like everybody that worked there, we used to all see each other there at different clubs. You know what I mean? And then I remember one time we all posseed up. We was all in one club, man, just having fun over there. You know what I mean? I used to go over there a lot, and I never had no trouble over there. I knew cats used to go over there get in trouble. I met some cats that got locked up over there. You know what I mean? So, you know, hey, it was what it was back then. I remember when they stopped the military from going over there. You know what I mean? I had a homeboy who I introduced to the game that had a partner over there that owned a whole parking lot. We used to be over there blowing. They had me tripping. I was like, man, I ain't blowing nothing over here. This is Tijuana, fool. And he was like, my boy was like, man, it's my partner. My partner was like, dude, my dad owns this whole parking lot. You know what I mean? I know all the police that's on the shift right now. It's all good. This is a deep connection. I can go further with this, but I'm not. Because I don't want to hold y'all hostage. So let's go on and taste this here, bro. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I love lemon meringue. I've been eating lemon meringue pies all my life. One of my relatives used to buy them all the time. A couple of my relatives used to buy these. I'm trying to think of the company that used to make them, but they used to go to Vons, and they used to shop at Vons, and they used to buy them at Vons. Back in the days. And I remember back in the days, we used to go to Quarter Pound Burger, y'all, in Oakland, right? Oh, they used to make the best lemon meringue pies, y'all. And them Quarter Pound cheeseburgers, they used to be off the chain. So we used to always get the lemon meringue pie there. Whenever we went there to get burgers, y'all. I used to mess with a chick. Her grandfather was the manager of one. That one right there. I don't know if it's still there. It's in Emeryville. Around by 59th. Right 2 blocks away from Emeryville High School, because I used to go to Emeryville. I played varsity basketball in Emeryville when I was a freshman. I made their varsity squad. And I used to run their JV squad. I was running their point. The JV squad, you feel me? So did. Still some homies out there that can bear witness to that, yo. So basically, Emeryville is North Oakland. I remember one of the first mobs they had over there. They was called the E Mob. They stayed one block away from me off of 63rd San Pablo. They were mixed. They was mixed with black and white. They started their own mob, yo, just with their family. Hell, it was about 12 of them in the family. They had some badass daughters in their family. Daughters was bad as hell. They started their own mob. Fools was joining their mob, yo. They used to call it the E Mob, the Emeryville Mob, yo. I'll never forget them. They ain't messing with me, though. Because back when they first started their mob, I had a big homie on the block. Big K, that's what I'm going to call him. They had Big K. That's one thing I could say. He wouldn't let nobody mess with me over there, yo. That was my big brother. Because we went to church and stuff together, we went fishing. I told y'all about him. And my watch the first episode of Christianity Out of Islam. I talk about him in that episode. He was my big homie, my big partner. You know what I'm saying? Until I started holding my own. But I remember I went to go box. I was going to go box, and the Olympics was coming, and I was going to box. And they was going to send me to. I was going to enlist in the Army, and I was going to end up going to Fort Dix because I wanted to go somewhere where I could box, right? Because I wanted to try to make the Olympic team. And then I don't know what happened. It gets blurry in between that point. Oh yeah. Before they came to get me to take the test, I ended up getting a job at the shipyard. Because I didn't have a job at the time, right? And I wasn't pushing no grind. My hustle was at nil. So I went to work for the shipyard. It's called Clipper Industries back in the days. Down there right next to damn NASCO. Right? I had hella jobs over there on that shipyard. But anyway, I fulfilled that contract. I needed a job again, so I saw one of the homies that worked with Marie Callender. He was like, man, you can get your job back if you just, talk to the manager. The manager was cool. His name was Gary. I'll never forget him. He used to always say, Mr. So-and-so, you fit in here just like a shoe. That's what he used to say. You fit in here just like a shoe. And he hired me back. Sure did. I was still training the box at that time, right? I had it. I was like, okay, I'm a box, and I was getting ready to get hooked up with this cat who I was gonna train with, right? But I was training by myself. Long story short, hell, I can't remember what happened after that. But as you can see, I didn't end up boxing. I started boxing in West Oakland at the Melsa Boys Club. Believe that. I don't know if it's still there, but if you can Google it and see, we used to have fun there. That goes all the way back to the original Acorns. You can see the videos on YouTube about Acorn 1, Acorn 2. I go all the way back to the original Acorn when they was called Chestnut Rollers. That's what they mob was called. They used to come over there to the boys club. Our boys club used to be bumping. We used to have sock hops. One time we went to Disneyland. Can you imagine 3 busloads of Negroes coming from West Oakland? Oh, we wreaked havoc in Disneyland. I can tell y'all about that story, y'all roll. One day I'm going to tell y'all that story. West Oakland fools mobbing through Disneyland, yo. Who ain't never been nowhere before? Oh, it was comedy, and it was fun. This was good days, good times back then. You got your partner, Pookie Dooley Squad, better known as AWS1. Digga, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and do it. Salam, may peace, may bless you and your family. That's going to be that story right there, bro. Inshallah, I may come back one day and tell y'all about how we mobbed through Disneyland, because it was hella fun, y'all, and we wreaked havoc. You feel me? You got your partner, Pookie Dooley Squad, better known as AWS1, dig it? Y'all know what to do. Go ahead and do it. Salam, may peace, may bless you and your family. That Marine Callender, this limited rain right here, bro, which has always been my favorite. And also, back in the day, Kentucky Fried Chicken used to have lemon meringue. They used to have strawberry. They used to have chocolate in these little cups. They were shortbread cups. Y'all research it. They need to bring that back. And we used to get the lemon meringue from them too, but we used to get the strawberry the most. Salami, peace, rain, blessings, family.